Oh, it's a little out of focus there. Out of focus. Good enough. So, back to my craziness. Cleaning my desk. And there's a lot. First start with these stamps, because, you know, screw that old technology, you know, the technology in which America was built on. Screw this old technology. What is this old technology for? Screw this old technology. Even where is it? Where does it go? Hold on. Because, you know, the new high-tech stuff, that's where it's at. You know, because, you know, it has to be paid for because it says it's paid for, right? There's not some in the old technology. Even the old technology has its hackers, right? Because the little swirlies. I don't know if you've ever seen The Fifth Element, but the little swirlies. So, but even the old technology has its hackers, and the new technology, you know, the new trust us technology, all that even has its hackers. You see, because, you know, all these things, but these people, they do it right. There's some that actually do it right, and which that's okay. But out of the two that do it right, look, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, a whole bunch that do it wrong. And so the post office was just like, screw it. There's really no postage necessary. You're not able to see it. Look, you're not able to see it. It says there's no postage necessary if mailed within the U.S. And that's why the post office went out of business. But nobody cares about that because that's just those old crazy founding father guys. You know, nobody needs to pay them any kind of respect. Screw them. They just built the system. They don't need any kind of respect for screw those guys, right? Okay. That's number one. Number one. Then back to these guys. Number two is the when you go and hold on to make sure I cover this up because I don't want you guys to get mad at me and come kill me like you do your master's degrees to transfer knowledge, or not knowledge, but transfer our social work data around to immigrate. I don't know how to explain that, but there's no proof of that. I don't have any proof of it because you guys are way smarter than I am. Totally way smarter than I am. But you know, you have these Verizon people that take my information right there. Take my information right there and go over here and but I already made a post about that, right? You already got that post. Well, Where did... Oh. And then... Well, how is all this paid for, you ask? How's all this... the domain illusions of monies. Look, the domain's illusions of money. And I dug up one of these old. I wasn't able to find it, but it's just airtime. Just an airtime payment. That's all. That won't go out of the. That won't make it out of the network, so it doesn't matter. You know, none of it matters. It just makes his brain, gives his brain something to do, so he feels important, right? You know, because after coupons, you got the calculators. You gotta make sure 1 + 1 = 2, because you know the coupons, you have to have enough first you have to have enough coupons on to the stack to make sure you're able to put the thing in the cup. So you have to make sure you have enough coupons for that. And then that technology went, you know, that old fitty-ditty technology. Screw that. Those guys, we did something better. You know, 1 + 1 needs to equal 2, because, you know, 1 + 1 needs to equal 2. And then these guys. Hold on, where are these guys? But this, you know, this way of the world, this how the system functions. Because, you know, you have to have a hierarchy and a bureaucracy to make sure everything functions properly, and if it doesn't, then, you know, everything just melts. And then you got these guys, the tax guys. We're gonna monitor everything you own, and make sure that if 1 + 1 somewhere, you know, doesn't equal 2 by our records, then we're gonna make a lien on the thing and transfer the title over here, because, you know, this member deserves it more than this person over here, because, you know, 1 + 1 doesn't equal 2. That's how these guys work right here. Because, you know, the tax man. And then here we go. And then these guys, the insurance guys. Make sure you pay your insurance, because if you don't pay your insurance guy, you know, they'll go open one of these magic boxes here, and then they'll go through their registry here, and they'll be like, oh, well, that's gonna need a ding in it. Is this guy, oh, well, here, buy this scooter for $4,000, and after you're done paying it off, we'll give you $300 for it, but we'll give you the credit to buy something else, and that's, and then take that information and use your scooter as, you know, as placement of you, and you're responsible for, because, you know, it's kind of sort of kind of sort of like this. Well, here's the proof. You're not able to see it. Hold on. Let's see. Not able to. There's a website on here. They're supposed to maintain these websites, but here's just one of those $50 things that happened because they have my information. Is here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Photonotice.com. Here. Photonotice. Let's see. It's kind of sort of like this. Kind of sort of like this. Kind of sort of like this. Let's see. Can you see that? Kind of sort of like that. But don't upset the key holders, or the key holders can do whatever the hell they want because they have all the proper credentials to do such things, and that bothers me. And then I get these letters and look at all the crap that it's a lot. It's all these things are processed, and I'm a crazy. It makes me look like a crazy person because the burden of proof, and I get kicked out of the museum the other day because I decide to make a comment on a statue of what is it? A middle class French rural worker, aka a whore, like from the 16th or 16th century, I don't know, but it was a statue, and she was leaning up on a pitchfork like this, and then I was like, that's all the women really need is a firm, stiff tool to lean up against. And apparently that got taken the wrong way, and I get kicked out of the museum, and these guys rush up to me. They don't even say, "Sir, we're security. We're gonna ask you to leave." No, they come up. They have their weapons, and they come up on me real fast. And I have my helmet in my hand, and and if I do a violent action, then I have violent tendencies, and I'm a threat to the public, and that gets attached to all the things and such. So I'm not allowed to defend myself in any way, and so that was threatening. And so I get escorted out by these guys that rush up on me real fast with their little weapons. But that's okay to do to people, apparently. And it's in the museum, and the police are waiting at the front door, and they handcuff me, and everybody's looking at me, and they're like, sir, I'm gonna need you to calm down, because if you can go to jail if you don't calm down. I'm upset enough, and they're just telling me to calm down, and that doesn't help anything. But these are professionals. These are professionals, and they're walking me to my bike so I can get my ID, because they need to tell me my ID, and I'm trying to tell them, what's going on with the security, and they tell me, well, the truth is irrelevant. So it doesn't really matter what goes on, because the truth is available, and that was the guy with the badge, with the badge of, with the little thingy on his, you know, what was his name? O. Davis. O. Davis. O. Davis. But I'm a impoverished with knowledge, because my knowledge is unable to be transferred. So, yeah, but where was that at? Okay, so that's that one, I think. I don't think I guess I've explained it. I explained it the best I can, I guess. And these guys. Oh wait. Oh crap. Hold on. Wait. Pooh. I'm so disorganized and disshuffled. He just must be a crazy person. So these guys, they say, well, they give me this, you know, a Magellan thing, and they say, oh well, here, just have this, and they Department of something or another, and just, you know, and that's fine. You can do that. And then these guys, they release this. You know, they make a copy of this, and they're like, here's a copy of it. Sure, that's fine. Just a copy of things and such. That's their insurance thing. And like it's nonchalant. It's like these the old ideas, the coupon guys and the stamp guys. You know, they need to so you just and hold on to it. Wait, yeah, I can do that. It's like oh, but that's not. You know, that's okay to do. And and the insurance guy, it's how to explain that? I don't know how to explain that. Yeah, like this is really going to make it out of the domain. Here's some community resources. And it goes from coordinated. It goes from these frickin' people. The VA beneficiary. That would be me. It goes from Department of Medical Assistant Services, right? And they changed their name from Pimlico GBA J11 EDI Operation something or another, and it's got, you know, that the main number, and then it goes from these people, these wonderful learn-educated, this group of nice, positive people, that don't ever wish me harm, but can send their Centera to in more than one way now. They send their Centera to, because I have an open desk here. I don't really have too much protection from people just being able to do whatever the hell they want whenever the hell they want to do it with my stuff. But they send their Centera for the local, the hoodlums or the goons to take my phone and take my wallet, because they don't like the things that I'm typing on the thingamajigger. But there's no proof of that. There's no proof of that. So they did that. They bonked me on the head a whole bunch, and they took my stuff, and so the goons, that's what the goons do. And the pimps, they're wonderful creatures. They take their virus banks from their credentials to access hospitals, because that's the next, or no. Well, the pimps, they use the credentials that they have to access hospitals and say, oh, well, that guy's an ass, so we're gonna go give him the flip, because that's what he deserves, and it would benefit our community, for he has insurance, and the insurances would pay us to treat him for sicknesses and such. So we're just gonna make him sick, and ride the pestilence horse, because it doesn't, and that's another part of the triangle. I think that would be the top part of the triangle, because that would take a little knowledge, because you would need to know how to do that a little bit. It doesn't take much skill to collect somebody's information and then give it to a group of whoever it is to wait in front of their house and beat them up and rob them. That doesn't take much skill, and it also doesn't. It takes nerve, I guess. I don't know. And then the other part is the thieves, the people that see my, oh look, he has a credit card bill that's just laying out in the open. Well, that's his fault for leaving things where people are able to get it. That's his own fault. So we're just gonna be penny ninjas, and we're just gonna and go over here and do all that, and that's perfectly fine. But I'm a crazy paranoid person, and none of this is reality, and and not to mention I don't know, and then you got those kind of petty ninjas that do that kind of stuff, and then you got the surgical types that go into this example, because I have to go through their channels for employment, because this data doesn't when I put in applications, it really just like when I did 120 hours in Skyrim in 1 week. They took my character from Steam because they can do that because they're the domain people. But it was in beta, and I just ran off and wanted to get everything to 100. So I was like, oh, I'm gonna do it. But look, page 1, page 2, page 3, page 4, right? These are all together. But oh no, why would these be all together and wrapped up in a nice little thing, but this only goes to 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, well, he doesn't have the 4th page. Well, that's his fault. It's not like, they know where I live and are able to do whatever the hell they want in my environment. Why even try to bother with things? Because they can do whatever the hell they want to do. Because they're powerful. I am just a citizen. So, but I'm just crazy. Not everybody. I understand not everybody is equal, right? I understand that, but to peg the level the dominance within their little group that they have of their internal network, they have to single out. And if you guys don't straighten up, we're gonna infect you with this and this and this, or we're gonna ring up some bills for this and this and we're gonna but hey, at least it's not to the CIA torture stuff that's on TV, because I saw the scripts that are the pretend things that go on TV, because they're actors, and that stuff doesn't really happen, because their skill and quality of character wouldn't allow that. It's the Sandusky mentality. It's the if you know things down to the fact where you can rebuild them anywhere without from thin air, just and that so you're able to do. And then Will Wheaton was on Criminal Minds, and he was in a cabin in the woods, and he tied up someone's partner, and then tied someone to the bed, and then did things and such. But the Criminal Minds people, they're gonna find the right. They're gonna save the day, and it usually ends in a happy, But that and nothing is free, and you have the high level elitists that use hubs and such to hide that kind of whatnot, and if a network wants to immigrate data from from my thing before about there's no. I'm losing faith in humanity is what it is, because all I can see is the negative. I don't see any of the good. I guess that is what's wrong with my brain. But none of this is proved. They're smart. They're smarter. They can step. They think 40 zillion times ahead of themselves, I guess. So I don't really know what to say, but it won't make it out of the domain, so I'm not really